Welcome to Break the Rock, talking Hawkeyes, Huskers, and the Big Ten. Proudly presented by Prairie Navigator, your boots-on-the-ground partner for digital marketing and facilities upkeep in eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Here's your host, Burley Hawk 74.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Rivalry week is here. The air is cold, the stakes are high, and the plates are full. Let's dive in. Iowa at Nebraska, the focus of the week. The Heroes game returns to Lincoln, and as always, it comes wrapped in tension, urgency, and the majestic histories of two storied programs. Iowa comes in off a 20-17 grinder over Michigan State, once again leaning on defense, field position, and the ability to win late. Mark Gronowski continues to steady the offense just enough, while the Iowa defense remains the identity of the team. Nebraska, meanwhile, is regrouping after a 37-10 loss at Penn State, in a game where the Huskers struggled to sustain drives and protect the quarterback. But rivalry games often reset everything, especially in scarlet-drenched Memorial Stadium on a short holiday week. The key question, can Nebraska generate enough offense to break Iowa's defensive grip, or does Iowa's consistency and discipline travel to Lincoln? Pick Iowa in a close, low-scoring physical battle. The Hawkeyes' defense and special teams give them the edge. Around the Big Ten, Ohio State 42, Rutgers 9 business as usual for the Buckeyes, but now comes the biggest test of all, a trip to Ann Arbor. Michigan awaits, coming off a convincing 45-20 win over Maryland. Pick Michigan, home field, and a surging ground game tilt it their way. Rutgers hosts Penn State. The Nittany Lions are coming off their best all-around performance in weeks. Pick Penn State, Oregon, 42, USC, 27. The Ducks fly into their matchup with Washington full of offensive confidence. The Huskies just hammered UCLA 48-14, but this is a step up. Pick Oregon, too much firepower. USC versus UCLA. UCLA is staggering. USC should control it. Pick USC, Michigan 45, Maryland 20. Maryland goes on the road to face Michigan State, which fell just short at Iowa. Pick Maryland, the Terps offense gets enough done against an unsettled MSU team. Wisconsin 27, Illinois 10. The Badgers appear to be stabilizing at the right time. Now they face Minnesota, who dropped a 38-35 heartbreaker to Northwestern. Pick Wisconsin, Illinois at Northwestern. The Wildcats have found a spark. Pick Northwestern. This week's full pick sheet: Iowa over Nebraska, Michigan over Ohio State, Penn State over Rutgers, Oregon, over Washington, USC over UCLA, Maryland over Michigan, State Wisconsin over Minnesota, Northwestern over Illinois. It's rivalry week, the season's pulse is racing, and every moment matters. Enjoy the family, the food, the traditions, and the football. Happy Thanksgiving, and keep hammering the rock.
You've been listening to Break the Rock, talking Hawkeyes, Huskers, and the Big Ten. Proudly presented by Prairie Navigator, your boots-on-the-ground partner for digital marketing and facilities upkeep in eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Go to prairienavigator.com.